All right, so now I want to show you how to cut your lining for your skirt. Remember, you already cut your skirt. This is your pencil skirt. This is the front and that's the back. If the skirt doesn't have a zip at the back, then you can take your lining and fold into four, just like we did when we were cutting the pencil skirt. So all you do is to fold into four like this. Make sure the width you have is actually enough to take the skirt. So if you come, you place your skirt, you take one part of the skirt and you place on the lining. So there I have my skirt. I'm going to place on the lining to see if it can actually give me what I want. Your lining actually must be the same size with your skirt. It shouldn't be bigger, because if it's bigger, then you're going to have the lining floating inside the skirt and it's going to give crease to your skirt and make it uncomfortable. So it should not be smaller, it should not be bigger. Make sure that your lining is the exact size of your skirt. Now this is what I have here, and I'm placing. Since I want to cut the two together, my lining is folded into four. So you need the same fabric length as you used for your skirt to cut your lining. So you just place on it, make sure the folded ends are together like that. Then you get your scissors and you just cut around. Now when it comes to the length, it doesn't have to be the same length as the skirt, because if it's the same length, what you could find out is when you wear them, your lining will be coming out from your skirt. So you have to make your lining shorter than your skirt. So assuming your skirt is 28 inches, you could make your lining like 25 inches. That is fine. Except you want to make a full lining. In that case, you could now leave just like half an inch or 1 inch the front. You sew at the bottom of the skirt, then you now turn and move upwards. But if you want it to be a regular floating lining, then make sure that it's not the same length. Now the skirt I have here actually has a zip at the back, so I'm going to try to cut so you can see practically what you need to do. So I've opened up my lining and I'm going to fold separately, first into two. I'm going to get the front part, that's the folded part. So I'm going to place the folded parts together like you see here. Make sure they are equal. Okay, so now I'm going to cut. If you find it difficult making sure that it sits well, because sometimes the lining could be a bit slippery and move around a lot, you could get a pin and pin to make sure that the ends are equal. So I'm going to get my scissors and I'm just going to cut around it like you can see. Okay, and I said earlier I don't want it to be the same length as my skirt. So all I'll need to do now is to make sure that it's at least 1 inch or 2 shorter than my skirt. So get your tape, and I'm going to see that. Okay, 2.5 inch, that's fine. So I'm going to cut along that. Voila, you have the first part of your lining. So you could just fold this together, keep aside, take your lining again and fold this time around, because at the back there is the allowance for a zip allowance, so you're going to fold bigger than the front, hence the need to cut separately. So now at the back we have 2 cuts as opposed to 1. So you just place on your lining, okay, make sure they are equal. Okay, so we're going to cut up along the sides again. And this time around we're going to cut both sides, because both sides are going to be open. All right, so now I'm going to make sure that just as I left 2.5 inches allowance from the bottom of the skirt in front from the lining, I'm going to do the same thing at the back. So I'm going to fold up, take my tape, make sure I folded 2.5 inches, then I'm going to cut along that line at the bottom. Yeah, so there you have it. That's how to cut your lining. So you take this out to make sure it's okay, it's properly cut. There you have it. So now you can now start sewing separately. You see, that's easy.